You've probably heard a lot about dropshipping lately. It's absolutely everywhere, and maybe you finally realize that it's a legit way to make money. But here's the problem. You don't have a lot of money, and you definitely don't want to be wasting your time doing things the wrong way. And I get it because I've been there. Just a few years ago, I was a broke college student drowning in student loans just trying to find my purpose. I honestly couldn't even afford to waste a single dollar on mistakes. And that's when I discovered the exact techniques that I'm about to share with you. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a store, find winning products, and market them without spending a single dollar. These are the same strategies that I've used to turn a basic, simple dropshipping business into multiple seven-figure e-commerce brands. I know it might sound too good to be true, but trust me, it's real, and I'm about to prove it to you. So if you're not sure what dropshipping is, you can think of it as a way to sell products without ever having to keep them or ship them yourself. So the basic idea of dropshipping has, for the most part, stayed the same. You create your own store, you add a product to your website at a retail price, let's just say $50. And when someone buys your product on your website, Shopify transfers that $50 to your bank, and then you go ahead and buy the product for a cheaper price from your supplier, and your supplier goes ahead and ships that product to your customer. You essentially profit the difference. But the way that people are operating it has changed a lot. The big difference is that beginners are using new tools and new strategies, like for example AI, to make dropshipping a lot faster, easier, and more successful. So with that said, let's get straight into how to set up a high converting store with AI. Now, I'll be honest, when I was first starting, mind you, this was only 5-6 years ago, creating a dropshipping store was so frustrating. It took me so much time. I would create one product stores, I would create niche stores, I'd create so many stores with so many different products, and AI can literally do this for us in minutes. It's kind of crazy. Here's the step-by-step process. So the first thing that you need to do is go to the description of this video and click the first link. This is going to take you to my landing page right here. We click build your store, and I want you to put in your name, your email, and then create a password. After that, pick a niche you want to sell within. For the sake of this example, I'm just going to go with pets. So click done, and then you need to choose a few banners for your website. You can add these as placeholders and change them afterwards, so you don't really have to worry. They're not going to be set in stone. From there, we need to access our Shopify account, which is free for the first 3 days, and then after that, it's going to be $1 for the next 3 months. Crazy. When I was starting, it was $29 a month. So after that, add the email that you just put into the builder earlier. You can just click skip all. We don't really need to answer these. Then select your country and input the email and password that we just created earlier. Now your Shopify store is all good to go. The last and most important thing that you need to do is go back to the builder. We're going to click done. And then from there, we're going to head to Shopify and copy this store URL and paste it into the builder. And then we're going to click done again. Next, you have to select your Shopify plan. As I mentioned, the first 3 days are going to be free, and then it's going to be $1 per month for the next 3 months. Now you only need the basic plan, so just go with that one. The other plans aren't really necessary. So press access Shopify and then add in your information and press subscribe. We're going to go back to the builder. We're going to click done and then install the app so that the AI can create the store for us. All right, almost there, but the last thing that we need to do is set up our fulfillment so that the products that we add to our store are going to be sent by our supplier. Now, if you want to use your own fulfillment service, that is totally up to you. I just think that these guys are the most reliable, very easy to work with. But yeah, up to you. Ultimately, end of the day, it is your store. So if you guys want to use AutoDS, I'll link a free 30-day free trial. You just need to follow these steps right here. After you sign up for the trial, I'm just going to skip this part. I don't think it really is necessary. But after you sign up for the trial, select Shopify and then install the app. Now you're pretty much good to go. Your store has in fact been generated. So anytime that you get an order, since we set up that fulfillment early on, AutoDS is going to automatically fulfill that order, or they're automatically going to input the customer's information. We don't got to do that every time, put in our credit card information. It's kind of like a waste of time. So we're going to do that for us. We can also set up an automation feature if you like, to which it would do it for you. But yeah, you guys play around with it. And if you want to add your other products later, you can just take your AliExpress link. Let's just pretend like we're going to take this AliExpress link right here. Go to add single product and then paste that URL, the AliExpress link, and import it to your store just like so. And then the fulfillment is going to be sorted out. All right, so fulfillment is sorted out. Now let's check out our Shopify store. So we can quickly look at the store. I think it looks really good for what it does. As you can see, it has these imported products in here, which I actually don't recommend you use. You should add your own products onto the store. Remember, as I said, take the AliExpress link, paste it in, add products, and then you should be good to go. But yeah, so we'll have these products in here. They're whatever. honestly. But the main thing is that you have the basis, you have the layout. So if we scroll down, we have these shipping policies all set up. You just got to put your own information in there. So don't forget to do that. Go to settings, and then after settings, go into the shipping policies, go into the privacy policies, add your own brand name information in there. But the main thing is that it's already a solid template that we can work off of. So remember, use this as simply a basis, and then from there, edit it to your liking, change the color schemes, whatever you would like. So for the most part, the products are just going to be placeholders. Even if we look at the product page of an example, like, it looks pretty good. I mean, it has solid description, it has some solid images in there, it has that sticky add to cart, the recommended products. Everything looks pretty good for the most part, but we just don't want to be selling these products because other people are probably going to try and sell the same product, which kind of defeats the purpose of selling a unique product, right? We don't want to have too much competition. But even though your store is basically done, there are 3 things that you should do before launching. The first one is come up with your own brand name. Now, you can do this on ChatGPT, ask it for some brand names that coincide with your niche or the product that you're selling. Ideally, you want a brand name that suits the products that you are selling. So after that, you can go to a hosting company like GoDaddy, and basically you're just going to pick up your domain name. That's going to be that .com. And then you're going to want to link that up to your Shopify store. It's going to cost about 10 to 15 bucks. Number 2, create your own logo. Now you can either do this for free on Canva if you want to use their templates, which I do highly recommend. I think solid templates. Otherwise, you can go on to an outsourcing service like Fiverr or Upwork and have some dude do it for you that does this for a living, and you can get it done for like 20 to 40 bucks. 3, you want to make sure that you have a way for your customers to reach out to you if there are any issues with their order, if they want to make any changes to their existing order. You're going to have to make a business email. Now, ideally, you do want that contact@yourwebsite.com, but if you're just starting out, honestly, it's really not necessary. So you can just go with the yourstorename@gmail.com, and then once you gain proof of concept, once you find out that the product does in fact work for you, then you can solidify with the contact@yourwebsite.com. Now, by combining these free resources that we just mentioned, you can get your store up and running for essentially no cost. So once your store is ready to take orders, here is a very useful way to boost your sales, which is SMS marketing. A lot of beginners actually overlook this, but it's one of the most effective ways to win back people that didn't complete your purchase. So here's how to set up. The first thing that you need to do is head over to the Shopify app store like this. So we're going to search up text cart, or I'll actually link an extended trial for you guys below. So install the app, and then once it's added to your dashboard, you'll just need to go through a very quick setup process. I don't think that I need to detail in this video how to go through that setup process, but I'm sure you guys can follow the steps that they have on their dashboard right here. So I'm just going to skip ahead. Okay, once TextCart is installed, this is very important. This is what you need to do. So open the TextCart app from your Shopify dashboard, and then I want you to enable this abandoned cart recovery feature right here. Now what this is going to do, it's going to make sure that anyone that adds to your cart but does not complete the purchase will get a text message about that product and any discount to finally get them to purchase. And what's cool is that this app specializes in AI, so that the messaging is written to feel more personal, more like a human, very conversational, basically just so people don't feel like they are talking to a bot, which a lot of people get immediately turned off with. So you don't need to do anything manually. That's pretty much it. And the AI is going to essentially run on autopilot. So that's all you really had to do. The open rates for SMS are already a lot higher than email. So this is going to be very, very useful for you guys to set up early on. Now that your store is locked and loaded, we cannot forget about one of the most important factors of the success of your business, your product. Because if you pick the wrong product or a very bad product, it doesn't matter how nice your store is, it doesn't matter how good your marketing is, it's just going to continue to be an uphill battle. All right, so the first thing that you need to do is open up the Instagram app, and then we're going to go to the Explore tab. From here, we're just scrolling and looking for posts or videos about unique products. And I want you to focus on finding organic posts or ads showcasing products specifically in action. These posts often give you a really good idea of what is already trending. Now, here is where the magic happens. So anytime that you see an ad of a product post just like this that looks very interesting, what you need to do is immediately engage with it. So like the post, watch the video, and then I want you to click on the link attached to the ad or within their bio. So this is going to tell Facebook and Instagram that you are an engaged shopper and that you might be someone that actually might want to purchase something. So Facebook's going to continue to show you ads that are most similar to this. By doing this, we're effectively training Instagram's algorithm to show us more and more content that is just like this, that is product based, So the more content that we see, the higher chance that we're going to find a potential winning product. So over time, your feed is going to have a higher chance of showcasing you ads of potential winning products. Now, what's really important is as you guys scroll, you need to look for products that hit this criteria. So first thing, it has to have viral potential. Does this product immediately grab your attention, or does it have the potential to go crazy viral and get a lot of views? Then wow factor. Is there something really cool about this product that makes it stand out, that makes it really cool and makes it really unique to people? Then it connects with a very specific community and audience that you can build off of, that you can create this cult-like community of die-hard fans that love this product in this niche. So spend some time doing this to make a list of 5 to 10 products that really hit the nail on the head with this criteria. I created this Notion cheat sheet right here for you guys to use completely for free to track all the specifications of your products. You'll be able to find it in the description of this video. So if you guys have done everything up to this point, I would say you're pretty much golden. But you unfortunately won't make any money if you don't know how to get eyeballs onto your website. So you've probably heard a lot about running Facebook ads, TikTok ads, Pinterest ads, whatever ads. But if you have no money, that doesn't really mean anything to you. It's not even in the picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some strategies that I've used to get sales with no money, with $0. I'm going to give you 2 methods to choose from, again, costing you no money. The first thing that you need to do is create organic content, which basically just means that you are posting content that doesn't cost you any money, but you still have the potential to go viral and get a lot of views and make money. And posting on Instagram Reels and TikTok are going to be your best bet at going viral. And here's a little hack so you don't have to order the product and take videos with it. And this is to create content using videos that are already existing on the internet. So here's how. Number 1, I want you to find videos from accounts within your niche, and I want you to look for content that already has high engagement. So look at the comments, look at the likes, but most importantly, you want to look at the views. Then you want to use free tools like Snap Insta and SSTick to download their videos. So once you have your videos downloaded, you're going to want to use a free editing service. Now you can use CapCut, you can use TikTok's in-house editor, use whatever you want. And from there, you're going to want to make your own videos. So you're going to want to change the captions. You could even use the same sounds, but you want to clip up the videos a little bit differently. But the thing is, you want to make sure that the general structure of that already viral video is there. So using that general structure, but you're creating new variations with your own clips. So some key tips are to copy the hook, which is just the first 5 seconds of the video, the length of the video, and then you can also use the same sound if you want. So create 2 to 3 variations of that video that initially went viral. And then within these variations, you just want to change the hook so that you have multiple hooks to test. So then you need to create branded accounts, both on TikTok and Instagram. And you want to make sure that you have a professional looking bio. You also want to make sure that you have your logo added to your profile. But most importantly, you want to add your website to your bio so that people know where to buy. So you want to post on these accounts 1 to 2 times a day for at least 3 weeks, spacing out the posts by 4 to 5 hours. Now keep in mind the strategy is not sustainable and you definitely don't want to be doing this over the long run. We're just using it to gain proof of concept to see if the product works for you. If it does work for you, then you can order the product, then you can invest, get some UGC creators and have them create content for you so you don't get into legal trouble. That said, option number 2 is actually ordering the product. But I already know what you're thinking. Andy, I thought we're using no money. Now don't worry, because I have a secret hack where you don't actually pay for the product. Let me explain. So first off, find the product that you're selling on Amazon, make sure to check the reviews and order it so that you get it in 1 to 2 days instead of 30 days. Then after that, the steps are going to be pretty much similar to method number 1, but the only difference is that we're going to be creating our own videos and taking our own POV shots instead of downloading the content. But we're going to be trying to get similar angles to the control viral video. And then you can create edits using CapCut or TikTok's editor using that same format. So what's cool about using this method is that you have a little bit more control, you have a little bit more freedom as to the clips that you use because you're taking the clips. So you can make it as engaging, as interactive, as comedic, entertaining, however you would like. And now that you've taken all the videos that you need, you could realistically return the product if you wanted and get a full refund with Amazon's return policy as long as it's within 30 to 60 days. And I'm not saying you should do this, I'm just saying it's a possibility and that it's an option and that you get refunded the initial amount. And you can totally obviously keep the product if you want and continue to use it and make content with it. And for creating content for the product, here are some tips to follow. Number one, try to show the product in a new way. Highlight a key feature that the original video missed. So if the original control video that we're using missed an important piece of this product that makes this product amazing, make sure to add it in over voiceover or within the captions. And lastly, try and speak directly to a specific group of people that might love your product. Try and build out a community, try and build a connection. For example, if you're selling an anime product, make sure that you use lingo and words that the anime community is going to know, because you're going to get them to feel a lot more connected to your videos, and that inherently is going to make the video perform better. But that's everything that you need to get started with dropshipping for only $0. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Peace.